It's time.
That's been Teresa. You guys just let me sit there the whole
Yes,
time.
absolutely. Absolutely.
Got him.
And I'm glad we were all, on board with that. Like that was
That used to be the cool thing to do, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
where you did like the freeze frame things.
for sure. I have no
That
idea.
was so like 4 years ago.
Oh, that was so last summer. Well, we're back.
Well, kind of.
Sorry,
Almost.
sorry, fans. We're kind of back. 3 of us are. 4th one you can't see, but you can hear.
COVID.
Unless I
Here.
screwed up the Twitter, then
He's like on the NFL COVID list.
exactly. He's on the.
We have
He's on
someone
the.
on the NFL COVID list on our
Yeah.
podcast. Ryan.
Tis the
Right,
season,
Ryan's not here, but he's right there.
but he is here.
Right guy.
Live with Ryan.
And
Oh my! Why does he always do that?
that's my thing. It's my shit.
It's intimidation.
Ryan guy's in COVID protocol.
I'm in the home stretch.
He's only 3 consecutive tests away, guys.
He's only 30. Oh, love it. I love
By
it.
next Tuesday, that guy can get 7 more tests in.
You better, because next Tuesday. Hey,
Golden.
next Tuesday's.
That's a
Should have
big
been
show.
it.
Tuesday's
Hold
the
on,
big
hold on.
day.
It's gonna be a
That's
big,
the
long
show.
show. A lot of
Yeah,
fun. We're gonna
that's
have
the show I
champagne
want.
in this bitch.
That's the show
and
I
some
want.
food. It's gonna
I
be
want next Tuesday.
This is just the warm up.
because I know nothing but a Georgia Bama parlay for $1 million.
No.
You
Stop
first of all don't
it.
even have $1 million. Calm
Gosh, I
down.
can't. That's what I can't wait for next Tuesday. About to start
Yeah, but that's news.
ripping,
That's next
ripping
Thursday.
the
next
big boys to shreds.
Let- we'll talk about that
Cincinnati
later. We'll
has
talk about that
is
later.
going to win.
All right, let's recap it, Ryo.
All right. Well, are we going to go all the way back? No, we're not going to go all the way back
No.
because we missed our recap from the other one. Let's
Absolutely not.
Let's start NFL. Overall, pretty good week for everybody. 3 of us went 50%, and then Cole was the leader in the NFL with 8-4, 66%. So overall, we were 54% as a group. So that's pretty darn good. For our locks, there's a few of them that are still lingering out there with all the COVID moving the games around. But we'll
Speaking of
start
COVID.
first off with our recap. Dallas Giants. Cole, James, why don't you guys start us off there?
That game went exactly how it was supposed to go, right?
Yeah. Dallas's offense continued to look good, but struggle, and Dallas's defense has continued to be dominating against bad teams, especially.
Got the Giants,
And they get to play a lot of bad
Giants
teams.
are just going to Giants.
Why is the
so.
offense playing down though? Or is that the Dallas offense now?
I mean, I think there's room for improvement, but
Clearly. Where were
like,
the?
I think
what's the,
they are
Where's the
more
Dallas's
willing to
offense from
not-
the first 6 games?
teams starting to figure teams out. If you look at overall NFL just as a whole, like NFL unders are huge, and the numbers that you're seeing in totals are way down. And I guess I should way down from the start of the season. And you would expect defenses to catch up. And then, it's just ebbs and flows. You're going to have some games where there's a lot of points scored, but especially this time of year with weather, everything like that. That game's in New York. Didn't expect there to be a lot of points scored.
Absolutely.
Dallas controlled the game. You never felt great about it, but you never felt like the game was ever in question. So
For sure. I just wondered.
got it done. 4 turnovers for the defense again, and they just
Yeah, I mean, overall, we, like we said, it kind of went as chalk as we expected, or as our picks went. The only thing that we missed on was the spread, where 10.5 is a lot of points, and it's kind of one of those weird numbers where 3 of us thought that the Giants could come in and cover that, and they didn't. So Cole knocked it out of the park on that one. Dallas under is what hit there. Next game, Atlanta, San Francisco. Falcons doing everything, trying to get into the playoffs, but San Francisco is a good team right now.
is that what they were doing? Trying?
No. They were
Not
giving
succeeding, but
the
trying.
impression of it.
Oh,
It's
that's
kind of
fair.
like the whole theme of the game was, hey, let's get down to the 1 or 2 and just not score.
Gosh, they knocked on that door real hard.
real
Lots of
hard,
times.
lots of times. And that was the difference in it, really.
Yep.
That and the fact that Matt Ryan maybe had 1.6 seconds to throw the ball. I think there was a stat that went out by halftime. It was like 75% of his dropbacks he was being pressured to hit. There's not much you can do with that. Our offense line's trash. We're a mediocre team, and it showed. But we still had the opportunity to be in that game. They just didn't do it. I really thought the over was going to hit. It would have if you just score one of the five, one of the 5 times that we didn't. So
real quick,
overall,
the other stat that I saw on Matt Ryan, because you saying he doesn't have any time to throw, which is super disappointing because his completion percentage on throws over 20 yards is number 1 in the NFL.
Yeah, right.
So
yeah,
that's super frustrating.
Really
as a
good
Falcons
stuff.
fan,
Yeah,
I'm sure.
really good
So,
stuff. Yeah. And now Falcons Twitter is all over the place shouting, trade Matt Ryan, get rid of him, cut him. And I'm like, you guys, it's not Matt Ryan.
No.
How
can you not have someone to protect that guy though? Like,
I don't know.
I mean,
and he even tried to run it in himself. Got bodied.
Also unsuccessful. About as unsuccessful as the Brady run. And,
absolutely.
Bucks
Yeah,
game,
absolutely. It's not going to happen, but it is what it is. So, speaking of that, Bucks Saints game.
Yeah.
What a show. Just trash.
9-0.
When you said under, did you think 9 total?
Did I think 9? Maybe for the Saints. But I thought
well, they got it
22-9.
Holy crap!
That was, I think,
27-9.
That was one of the worst football games I ever watched.
I'm glad I didn't watch it.
That was awful.
I saw a TikTok the other day that was showing this guy, and it was, honey, we're not going to be able to afford Christmas presents or something like that this year. And he goes, when in doubt, put it all on the GOAT. And he was putting it all on Tampa Bay minus 10.5 or something at that point, I think is what it was.
Oops.
Yikes.
No.
Yikes. Is right. There's not a lot. It
seems New Orleans has Tom Brady and Tampa Bay's number.
Yeah. I mean, in Tampa Bay, it's like you want to say, oh, it's not any different than last year. And it's really not. Like the Saints own him 4 in a row is owning Tom Brady because nobody else comes close to that. First time he's been shut out since 2006, James.
Ooh, there's a really fun stat. Brady's been shut out 3 times.
15 years. So yeah.
Yeah, 2006.
Yep.
Brady's been shut out 3 times in his career. Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, 0. Just saying.
Yeah, but they missed a field goal, so that's not Tom Brady's fault either. So
it is. He could have scored.
But he also fumbled, and they turned the ball over on downs in the red zone.
And he broke a tablet.
Right. And he told the fill-in coach for the Saints to F off.
Which is like
after he threw an incomplete pass.
Yeah, come on, Tom.
Down. I was like, yeah,
you're not having a good night.
Old Tommy. Tommy had a bad night.
Old Thomas.
The thing that's crazy about the Saints right now, though, is as much as we give them crap and as probably bad as they are, they're 7-7 and right on the border of 7-7 and right on the border of the playoffs.
Wait, was that like the Ravens who let the dogs out? Yeah, there it is.
Yeah.
They're Ravens fans, not Saints fans, huh?
I guess so. They're quit talking about the Saints. They're still a terrible team.
Thank you.
Vikings, Bears?
Well, the Bears were kind of exactly like
the Bears. Did you do that on purpose?
No.
It's just all natural.
But the Bears were kind of exactly like the Falcons. They kept getting into the red zone and kept getting deep in the red zone and couldn't score.
Oh, and fumbling in.
The Bears also got
everything
straight fooped by the referee.
Yeah, it didn't help.
I mean, that was bad.
Really their defense, and I mean, especially on the back end and those corners and those defensive backs that came in, I was impressed. Their defense looked really, really good.
You know who didn't look good? Cousins and Fields. The quarterback play was
here's the thing with that though. Fields in the fourth quarter, and this was the same thing that he did against Pittsburgh, and they talked about it on the game in the game last night, is when they just started letting him throw the ball, that dude was slinging it.
Yeah. He needs a change of he's got the goods. I think he just needs somebody.
I don't disagree.
I've picked him up on a couple of dynasty fantasy leagues just for next year because if he gets because he's gonna run the ball it's just in his nature. So
terrible idea.
And it's no, I'm not gonna play him this year. He's not gonna score points, but
next year.
Even
probably.
But at some point, he's better than anybody that I'm gonna keep. So I think that he's going to be good. And I say that, and then he plays for the Bears. What the hell am I saying? So
exactly.
I mean, one thing that I didn't hate, I didn't hate that the Bears did was they actually tried to give David Montgomery the ball and let him run. But the one thing that they do a terrible job of is David Montgomery will pick up 7 yards two times in a row, and then they'll pull him out of the game, and then they'll let Herbert come in.
I feel like that's the NFL in a nutshell, though.
They don't pound the rock much.
like they'll run successful, and then all of a sudden it's like, oh man, we got to throw 3 times in a row. These guys are on to us. It's like, wait a second, you just gained 12 yards, 15 yards, like
pop, and now you're like,
turn around and let those big boys up front get after it, man.
Well, overall, what we 54%?
54%. That's not bad at all. I mean, 3 of us, like I said, went 50-50 at 6-6, and then Cole came in hot with 8-4.
Nailed it right before you
Nailed
go on
it.
right below on the
Down on the bottom was a tale of 2 sides of the sword for Cole. He didn't get any of those right. But I mean, at the same time with Cole's picks, it was picks that a lot of us made in different sections. He just kind of chose all of our losers at once. Stoy, James, and I took the Chiefs for our money line lock. Got that one. Cole took the Titans, who should have won that game. They're way better than Pittsburgh.
And also the Chiefs should have lost. So
that's fair. That's fair.
Like, I mean, it is what it is. Good bet.
So go ahead.
No, I mean, it goes back to what we talk about all the time is there's a reason that 50% is good. You watch the whole game of the Chiefs game, you watch the whole game of the Titans game. The opposite team should have won. They didn't. That's the life of betting, and onward, upward.
What was it, James? Something about like betting is understanding that good bets lose and bad bets win, or something like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
Amen.
Yeah, and I think that's one of those is where the Titans was a good bet and just lost.
They shouldn't have lost.
I mean, I don't make any bad bets, so I hope that's true.
So
I don't know. We'll get to that when we talk about App State and Western Kentucky, because that was a bad bet. But
a really bad bet.
Next, spread locks. Stoy took the Titans. That one obviously didn't hit. James, myself, and Cole took the Pats at +2.5. It's a great time to hit that button. Cole said it earlier. The Pats have done everything in that game that they didn't do all year. It was bad.
It was not good.
And they had a pump block for a touch. I mean, their defense gave up 10 points.
Right.
And then they gave up a 67-yard touchdown when it mattered to the best running back in the league. So
things you can't do.
Stoy with his over-under lock took the Jets Dolphins over 41. That one hit.
Let's go.
I went with the Raiders Browns over 38.5, and that was a bad bet.
Down wild.
It was 38.5. I thought it was so low that it would be good, but it wasn't.
Score here.
Cole took the Bills Panthers under 44.5. They went over on that one. It was 45, so he was kind of right at that cusp.
Again,
and then JMJ took Philadelphia versus Washington football team under 39.5. That one, obviously, we still need to wait to see how that plays out. Speaking of who
they getting back?
Timeout.
Who's coming back? What? The game's not. It's playing
tonight.
6.
Garrett Gilbert's going for the Washington
Aren't they
football
both
team.
playing at 7?
They're both playing. Oh yeah, 7. Sorry.
Freshly
But why
signed
both
off the
at 7?
Patriots.
I don't know. That's just
Because Fox
I know
can't-
why.
About the Rams.
Which I didn't know why though.
Are we talking
So,
about the Rams
because
tonight?
Fox can't
or, like,
benefit?
Sunday? It's just still this week. It's so weird.
Right?
Yeah.
This is
What?
so weird.
Because Fox
Yeah,
can't
it's
benefit
very
off
weird.
of them
This is
rescheduling
so weird.
games.
So like I get that, but it's
But if they lost the game whenever it happened, like why
We should
can't they
take that
benefit
one
off
off.
of it?
something in the contract.
Stupid NFL rules.
Something in the contract.
Damned NFL.
We have no idea what's going to happen with the Rams tonight. So how are we going to talk about them playing against the Vikings on Sunday?
What do you mean? What do you want to happen?
Like, what if the rest of the team gets COVID or something? Everybody gets injured tonight or something. How are we going to talk about that game?
We can't.
I mean, yeah.
We have
I
no
mean,
idea. And they're playing
Well, that's
tonight.
the rest of the year and all.
I mean, it's the same thing.
sports.
It's the same thing when we talk about games on Tuesdays. They could get hurt at practice throughout the week or get COVID throughout the week.
Is what it is.
Practice.
We gotta go with
We're
it.
talking
Okay.
about practice.
Oh,
That's a
also
good-
Godwin.
great comparison.
Godwin tearing his
Terrible
ACL for
comparison.
Yeah.
the Bucks. That's a
Well, that was the other thing in that Tampa game that I didn't really touch on.
Everyone
Is
got hurt.
Fournette went out, Godwin went out, Evans went out.
Last
Edwards went out.
section here, though, Moneyline Dog.
We're in close.
Boy took the Falcons. That one didn't hit. I have the Washington football team tonight.
I like that one.
JMJ took the Giants. That one didn't hit. And Cole took the Jets.
Should have had the Lions. Damn it.
Yeah. How?
Stomping all over them Cardinals.
That was
Are they just frauds
That
at this
was-
point?
That's a good word.
who? The Cardinals?
Yeah. 10-2, and you lose to, I mean, you lose 2 games you shouldn't lose back to back. I mean,
Okay, yeah, but they didn't just lose.
Either game.
They got
They
beat
got
up.
stomped.
in both games.
Yes.
Yeah,
With
they've
their
looked
starters.
terrible.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, all they've lost is JJ Watt in that time period. I don't know what happened. They don't look good. Playoff race is gonna be great.
I mean, Cowboys sniffing that number 1 seed, and I'm not even sure we want it because we're terrible at home.
Can we get it? But like,
Do we get to choose
But
who
we
we
get
play on
where
the
we-
road?
where we
I think
play?
that should be the thing. Like, all right, week 1, yeah, we'll play them at home.
Yeah.
It's like, we'll play
Well,
them
then-
on the road.
Yeah.
Like, I mean,
that'd be cool. That'd be a little different.
Or
Well, that's some
you
of
get to
that
choose your
playoff
home
stuff.
stadium or
you get to pick who you play. Like, if you don't like the matchup with like the number 8 seed, you get to pick like the 7 seed or the 5
just
seed.
like-
and you're like, yeah, we'll
I
play
actually
them.
really like the 2 matchup. We're gonna take the 2.
I don't remember what sport it is that does that. It's like, I want to say maybe college hockey or something, like something really random.
I like it.
You get to pick like
Your
as
matchup.
as your seed goes down, they just go in order, and it's just like a draft. So 1 seed gets to pick who they play, 2 seed gets to pick who they play, so on and so forth. But it's like, hey, you earned the right to have the number 1 seed. Like, you shouldn't have to play a bad matchup, but you got to beat everybody anyway. So
I'm gonna go ahead and cash out for 57 cents.
Very true. Well, the 2 college
load it up.
football bowl games that we had solidified that everybody made their choices on was the Cure Bowl and the Boca Raton Bowl. The Cure Bowl was Coastal Carolina, 10.5-point favorites over Northern Illinois. The total was at 62.5. That was a fun game. There was a ton of scoring. What's the final score ended up being 49-41, I think.
sure,
I don't know.
I
it was-
agree.
I think it was like 49-41. Coastal ended up winning that game. Northern Illinois covered the spread, and it went way over.
Well, Northern Illinois led the majority of that game.
There was like,
They show did.
I think there was like
Trust in
8
Rocky.
lead changes in the
Trust in
last
Rocky. How'd that go?
like 20 minutes of the game. It was insane. Anybody else got anything to say about that? Obviously, JMJ, you got some ties there with Rocky and Valley.
It's not really. I've never met Rocky, but yes.
Hey, it's a Valley boy though that
Yeah.
played well. His one hiccup was his fumble in the 4th quarter, but other than that, he played a pretty darn good game.
Dude, I just love how much the announcers just fawn over him being a wrestler and a tough guy. And it's like, it's just the same old shtick over and over again
That's
with
all
those
they have.
announcer. And it's like all they go to. And you're just like,
That's all they have.
man, just let the kid play football. Like, I get
Right.
it. He's tough. He's a wrestler. He's from Iowa. He loves corn. Like, they're just going on and on.
Just the
during-
generic.
Dude, literally during the
ass
game,
Iowa.
I'm watching. That's from the announcer. Like, he's from Clive,
Of course he
Iowa,
loves
home of the
corn.
cornfields. You know, it's like, God, nobody. Like,
That's
come
not
on.
home in the cornfields. I hear that's Blair's.
That QB sneak
No,
that he
whatever.
had though was
Or
pretty.
You live in Iowa, you
pretty
get
legit.
corn. What's that?
That QB sneak that he had though was pretty legit.
Right.
Kept the feet turning.
No one decided to tackle him.
That's because he's from his wrestling days. He really knew how to keep his feet.
To all the corn that he ate.
Yeah, right.
Exactly.
All right, moving on.
Next game. Next game, the Boca Raton Bowl. We had App State -3, Western Kentucky. Stoy, James, and I took Western Kentucky.
Dude, I
Spread,
love
money
me some
line.
App State, man. They beat the crap out of Coastal earlier this year, so I was just riding them.
I was just
They obviously didn't
I was
care to
just
be there.
riding them.
Happens.
I mean, we all chose the under on that one, and I don't know what we were thinking. Both of these teams like to score, especially Western Kentucky.
It's just bowl games,
That's a lot
man.
of points.
You just
It
can't.
was a lot of points, and that early in the bowl season we just didn't know, and now
I know.
we know.
Take all the overs.
Now we know how
Ride
this
the
thing's
overs.
gonna
Underdog
play out.
overs. That's the
Oh,
bowl
Kent State
theme.
driving. Kent State driving.
Yeah, they're on 18.
Come on.
Yeah,
Sorry.
turn it
You
up.
guys-
They'll turn
You
it
guys
on
kept
downs.
making Soy and Cole kept making picks a little bit below those as we listed out all the games that we
Come on,
could
Kent.
potentially
sure
talk
did.
about. And you guys still did pretty darn good in those ones as well. I mean,
Yeah, we're
crushed.
not going to report those stats, though, are we?
that's why I'm
Just-
talking about them right now.
I appreciate
Sons of
the
bitches.
What are you
call.
talking
Hey,
about?
I'm giving you it.
We
as the
filled- we
review.
filled out
You guys-
some of the
You guys
other
did pretty
games.
darn good in that one. I mean,
Oh,
we all
yeah.
took
Utah State,
as our-
baby.
Utah
And
State was
ULL?
our dog, so we
Let's
we
be
killed that
honest.
one.
I made all my picks right here.
Yeah.
We're not going to zoom in on that. I don't know how good they did. I didn't actually even check because I didn't bet all those games. But
It's funny how this thing correlates. You did better in the NFL up top
Right.
and skunked on the bottom. And
Right.
here you did awful up top, better.
But like, I mean, that's I am.
I mean,
the
if we would
epitome
have
of
counted the other
50%
ones,
better.
if we would have
Like,
counted the other games, he would have done all right.
He would have.
right. We've discussed though, like,
Yeah.
I'm only good in like really, really large sample sizes where I have to pick like 100 games at a time, and then I know I'm going to get at least 60 of them.
Yep.
Exactly.
You're right.
Exactly.
And that's going off of zero knowledge. You start looking at the numbers, it's going under 50 immediately.
So overall, those picks though, we did pretty darn good. James went 5-1. Stoy went 4-2. I went 5-1. Cole went 1-5. But overall, 62% in college and 54% in NFL. That's a pretty darn good week.
Somebody brought us all the way down.
I'm gonna
Like
take my
all the
I'm gonna
way
take my
down.
shitty shot now.
Holy man.
What do you got for a shitty shot this week?
We're rocking a little prairie fire again this week.
Okay, that's not that shitty though.
Are you ready?
Well, I'm sorry, you're not here to give me a shittier shot.
There's a
Got
ton
'em.
in the freezer
Bars.
there. I know for a fact because I bought a ton of them.
Well, if I get to choose, it's not gonna be that bad.
Your face didn't like it that much.
Well, here's the problem: is the toilet's flushing in the background, so you like think of shitty shots instead of like what you're actually drinking, and it's just like
works, doesn't
kind
it?
of gross to think about. Like,
That's
am I
fair.
drinking sewage water?
I don't know.
Are you commenting back to Chase at all, Stoy? He said he's calling us out.
No, I haven't got there yet. But
Well, for now, I still
Tell
have
the
a chance.
Washington
Why the
football
damn
team
touchdown?
pulls a
'Cause
huge
what?
upset
because I'm
tonight.
champ.
Of what?
I'm not gonna lose in the tiebreaker either.
Wait, what did he win?
Technically I'm in the lead.
The weekly numbers.
If Washington football team decides to win, then it goes to Ryan. But he's in COVID protocol, so he can't technically get the trophy. Rules are rules. I don't.
Yeah, I
fired.
don't
I
have
don't make
anything. I don't have
I've got a
anything that can be a
point,
trophy
Homer.
here,
Yeah.
so I could put like a trophy
Alright.
shelf behind me on the TV, and then
Where's your wife?
My week by default.
she's at work right now.
I can't even use her.
No, she had one of our OB appointments this morning, so she FaceTimed me during that, and she switched her schedule so she could go to that. So
I'm glad you're not getting her sick.
no, absolutely
No.
not.
She's way tougher than you anyway. It's fine.
Well, we know that.
Oh shit.
Oh shit.
Shots
That's it.
fired.
That's common knowledge.
That's fair.
No, Chase isn't doing anything.
What's Chase doing?
Okay.
I don't know.
guys,
He's calling us out. He said, "Who's
What's
who's,
this? College football bowl
who's
week 2?
monitoring the
You gonna
comments?"
play the music?
Mm.
That's the recap. We're done, right? Can we get on to
Where?
this week?
That is the recap.
All right, let's go.
Let's start. Should we start NFL quick?
No, you should just get the college. First of all, I don't understand why we're talking about these college games because they're going to be after.
Yeah,
Never
but
mind.
we got it.
What?
We're already going
We
to be
don't
here
drop till
Tuesday on the
Thursday.
28th. These are on the 29th.
Right, but it doesn't drop till Thursday.
We'll talk the
Well, we
live.
go
will be,
live on Tuesday,
but-
the 28th.
this is designed for the show. We just do the live because we're live.
So we're going to talk about this game twice.
No,
We're not going to talk about it next week.
no, we're not gonna talk about it next week. And also, I don't know where Chase is in terms of comments. I don't know what he's talking about.
I got nothing, man. I got nothing.
Where?
I don't
It's
know.
Down. No.
Copper doesn't want to talk to Chase either. You can hear him barking in the background.
Chase, are you watching another podcast?
Chase, where are you commenting at?
We're not on Facebook.
Yeah, where? I'm on Twitter. I don't see any comments.
Maybe that's our problem.
Oh, could be.
We get a lot of feedback. We're just not seeing any of it.
That sounds about right.
So we're
Also, sounds like a Chase problem.
All
we're going to
right.
move on here. What's going on? Are you adding more? What's going on here?
Where are we at? College? We start with college? Are we starting with
guess-
college?
Yeah, we might. Yeah, let's start with
whatever you
college.
guys wanna Start with. I said NFL. James said college. Let's get that college out of the way.
Add another team.
I was just gonna type in all of the bowl games.
No, don't do that. Just leave the 2 on there.
How about we just talk over the music next time?
Beautiful.
You could easily just wait it.
It's background music.
It's background. It's peaceful.
Can we turn it down a little bit so they can hear us? Music doesn't know who's important.
Important. All right. So week 2 of college football. We are going from December 21st to the 28th. Those games, they keep battling in terms of what games we're talking about. So I'll let them.
The 28th or the 29th?
20.
These games are on the
9th,
29th.
28th and a half.
Yep.
Okay, so the two games
I'll
that we
take that
have,
over.
2 games that we have on there right now are both played on the 29th. That's Iowa State and Clemson, and Oregon versus Oklahoma.
Just 8 days from now, over a week.
Get it
Good.
early
I'm
while
glad
you
you
can.
I'm glad you can do the math. That's cool.
We
My
can
best-
start Oregon, Oklahoma. Oklahoma is 4.5-point favorites. The total is at 61. Money line, Oklahoma is at -205 and Oregon +160.
Can somebody give me some insight on who in the hell is playing for these teams in this bowl game?
I have no clue.
That's the only
I-
thing. That's the
do
thing
they
that makes
even
the
know?
bowl game
Oh,
so tough right now.
No, the is it Williams or whoever the backup was at Oklahoma that took over. He'll play because he's freshman.
Because he's a freshman.
Right.
So
but
he's playing.
he's not. He didn't transfer.
No.
I figured he'd be at USC in no time.
No.
But
So
like,
he's
so neither
playing.
one of these coaches are there. I mean, Oklahoma.
I mean, you got
lost.
Lincoln Riley with Oklahoma. Or not Lincoln Riley. Sorry, that was a bad call on my part.
Yeah, he's not
Yeah.
there. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Lincoln Riley's not there. Cristobal's in Miami. Like, you got coaches that aren't there. You got probably at least 10 dudes sitting out, I'd assume, between the two schools. Like, that's just me just spitballing. I have no idea. I haven't seen reports or anything, but that many guys transferred from Oklahoma when Riley left.
This is one of those games. Like, there's a chunk we were talking about earlier. Like, the early bowl games mean more to the players because it is truly like a championship or some type of bowl. This middle section of high-end players who are playing for nothing,
Does
not
either
to
one
mention
of-
coaches all over the place.
like, which one of these teams cares about this game? Thank you.
I mean, I think
Oregon
Oklahoma.
replaced their coach, though, right? Oregon has a new head coach.
Does Oklahoma not?
I don't think.
No,
Oklahoma
I don't think
does.
Oklahoma. Well, it says
No, yeah, Stoops.
Mark
Stoops
Stoops
is
is
yeah.
coaching.
Stoops is coaching them now, but it says
I don't have much on that one.
James,
I'm not gonna
what
watch
is your I don't want to know your picks right now, but like, what are you basing, like, when you look at these games, what are you looking at from a betting perspective?
I have no idea right now.
Okay.
It's way too early.
I think
But
the
even
only
when you
thing that
get
I'm
there,
looking
like,
at-
what do you look like?
I have
What will
no
we
idea,
looking
'cause
at?
We don't know who's going to be playing. Like,
Is that what you're looking at though? Is
Yeah.
like who's playing?
Who's
Or are you looking
playing?
at season trends
Who's
at all for
coaching?
these teams?
No, because you don't
can't,
know.
right?
You can't. That's why I don't understand what's happening or why we even have this on here.
I get it, but I'm just trying to
There's
figure
nothing-
out.
You have no idea who's playing. You barely know who's coaching.
Listen, talk to me about bowl games in general, about what you're looking at, even today, this week, whatever it
Honestly,
is
I'm
for bowl
waiting
games.
until the day of to find out what's going on. With
And
the
are you
kid.
doing a lot of live betting on bowl games?
Yes, because
Way
you have
more
no-
so.
You have no idea with these kids who's going to be playing and who's not
Completely
playing.
agree with
and they're all
that.
sitting out, and it drives me nuts in the bowl season.
So a lot of second half betting, a lot of over under betting,
just
like live
why
over
isn't
unders.
Brees Hall playing?
Right. Well, NFL baby.
Yeah, I understand,
NFL,
but
baby.
like,
I mean,
come
Tyler
on.
Goodson. That's
Come
even
on.
more worse than
you can say come on, James, but how many times do you hear of high level high school athletes not play a sport that they're maybe good at because they don't want to get hurt before they get into
Well,
into their college.
I only coach dogs, so I don't know about those other kids. Speaking of dogs, that's what had this happen to one of our dogs who
Yeah.
should maybe have only been playing football, but no, because he's too much of a beast in other sports.
Yeah.
He's a multi-sport all-state athlete.
I don't
why you should be
disagree.
playing,
I don't
which is
disagree with
why
that. I love
if you're good
kids
or
still competing.
decent at other sports, you should be playing as many sports as you can. I don't like this crap where these kids focus on just one sport and they spend all this money on just one sport. That's not. I want athletes. Be athletic.
Absolutely.
Don't just be able to hit a baseball 400 feet. That's it. But you can't do anything else.
Give a
Oh,
shout
yeah.
out to Eli for
Come on.
fast recovery and kick some
Yeah.
ass for the Irish.
Eli was like, I think he was averaging 23
20
or
tweet, 24 points a
yeah,
game.
24 points
Dude's
a
a
game.
athletic.
Mr. Notre
phenom.
Dame, and then he tore his ACL. Done for the season.
Hey, get better, man.
So yes, Eli, get better because he really badly wants to come on here. He tells me all the time.
Hey, we'll have him.
We should do a little like follow his journey of documentary over the summer going into the fall. That's on you since it's your connection.
Lights, camera, action.
Fine.
JMJ, make it happen,
I
baby.
love the lights.
I think
can't see
one
them
thing
lights.
that needs to be mentioned with this is I almost think that Oklahoma might look at this as like, okay, there was so much turmoil with Lincoln Riley. Let's win without him and just like a big FU to him. So I feel like some of those players I feel like are going to be a little bit more hyped up in that capacity.
Right. And Stoops is going to bring that mentality as well because
Absolutely.
And that's what I'm thinking about is I believe more in Stoops and what Stoops can gather this team around. Plus, we know who the starting quarterback is.
Right.
More so than Oregon.
Well, and their starting quarterback, even if we know who Oregon's is better than Oregon's.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes,
So-
correct. Yep. And that's where I'm going with my betting and voting on that early. Yes, it is early, but in our picks, I'm going to lean with Stoops and OU.
I think we should just wait.
Wait till what?
I just don't.
No, because then next week you're going to go, why are we talking about 10 games?
No, that's next week's supposed to be the big show. I've been saying that for weeks now because we have no idea what's happening in these games. It's too early.
Yeah, but
You literally can't even find information about it on the internet because it's too early. It says coming soon.
there's a lot of games before then that we could talk about.
Okay.
Moving on to our picks. What do you got? Anybody?
I like Oklahoma money line. I actually like Oklahoma in the spread. I think this one is going to go over.
The defenses just can't care about this game, and
No.
neither defense is
Absolutely.
great anyways. And that number's 61. I don't know. It's kind of high, but I don't know. I'm going to stick with Ryan's picks there, I think.
Yeah, I'm going to quickly follow. There's more trust there. And Oregon, regardless of coaching, has not played well in any really big games.
Their defense has been solid this year, though. So
Yeah, their
I just don't
offense
know
just
if
looks
they've-
like doo-doo.
who's playing or who's not playing. So
Next game.
All right, next game, Iowa State versus Clemson.
This one we're gonna have to update the spread whenever they decide to put it out there. It was out there at once. I got in it. Plus,
yeah,
it was
it's all the way to
it was -2 Iowa State.
yeah, but it's all the way.
No, it's a pick 'em.
It's flipped to
The
Clemson now.
Cheez It Bowl in
ab-
Orlando.
You guys, absolutely, it should have been flipped to Clemson from the beginning. Should never
that's why
have been
you
favored
liked-
Iowa State. That's why I took it.
All right. But I mean, here's the thing: like, does Clemson defense are they the same Clemson defense? Do they care enough to play hard in a bowl game?
Well, we know at least the offense can have to because they're
Their
bad.
offense is not good.
They're bad. So at
Iowa
least they're
State-
gonna have to play.
right, but that's
Well,
I mean that's
You
the
got Iowa
problem
State
I
without
have
Brees
with
Hall.
right. But I mean,
Is Purdy playing?
Purdy's
he needs to
playing.
play.
yeah, he's not NFL. I mean, they have two guys not playing. They've got their guaranteed guys that are going to the NFL in the top 2 rounds. That's Kohler as a tight end and Brees Hall as a running back. Brees Hall's the number 1 running back on the board right now. He might not go to the second round, but he's the top running back on the board.
Yeah.
So he's not
Yeah.
playing. Kohler's not playing. Honestly, I don't think it changes that much. I don't think there's a reason that total is only at 44.
Correct.
I don't love it at 44. I'm just saying there's a reason it's there.
Well, neither team was ever consistently scoring a ton of points on offense all year.
No,
Right.
but that's low in a bowl game.
Right. I just have a hard time, and
It's
I don't know
low,
that this is going to
especially
change.
this bowl season.
I have a hard time believing that Clemson, after so many years of so much success, national championship, playing in national championships, playing in the playoffs, gives 2 shits about playing Iowa State Cyclones in a damn bowl game. And I don't care whether these are guys that have played before or these are freshmen that don't. Their quarterback's not good. Give me Iowa State across the board.
Ooh, over under
What is it? 41?
44.
44. I mean, Clemson's offense has been playing better, so I'm going to say that they'll take some shots. They got enough athletes that game will go over.
I mean, I actually love those picks. I think this game means a little bit more to Iowa State than it does Clemson, kind of how you were saying. So I think I like Iowa State in the over.
Absolutely not. Just not. Never trust in Iowa State, especially without their best offensive threats. So give me Clemson over.
The smart man here would hedge that.
Do you see who's at this table?
But no, we're still looking for any smart guys.
Yep.
Damn it.
Anybody?
Anybody? Chase?
No.
Stop
Absolutely
it.
not.
Stop it.
Chase, how's that? What is it? 71? Did you take 71 alternate under?
Yes.
How's that holding up, Chase? I can't see you comment, but I'm gonna let you know that
It's over.
It's over. I mean, it's at 76, and
There's 6 minutes left.
there's 6 minutes left.
Gosh, who's winning that game though? How about them Cowboys?
It's not over.
Yeah, it's 2 touchdown game, bud. It's over.
Not happy about it. But live bet the over, got my money back, so we're good.
All right. Best picks?
Best picks.
For which games?
Any bowl games this week?
The bowl games.
James, you can just follow me, bud.
Don't fade.
Fade or follow.
Fade
Your
it.
choice, bub.
Fade it.
I got UCF, Florida, and an interstate rival starting at the bottom. UCF is plus 205 against the Gators.
Where we at? Oh,
They're about to win this
Devastating.
game because Florida's straight trash.
UCF's plus what? 205 right now?
Plus 205.
That went down. That was at 225
It's
earlier.
220. No, it's 225 still.
It went up then because I looked yesterday. Love that.
Ooh.
Give me them.
I like how you started at the bottom though, because
Yep.
Start from the
Also,
bottom now.
Houston, Auburn. Auburn is Sans Bo Nix heading to Oregon of all places. I don't think like when they transfer, I don't understand the whole transfer thing. He can't transfer and play in the bowl game, so he'll be there next year when he enrolls.
That was tough.
But give me the over 51.5, Houston and Auburn.
51.
51. Gosh, it's getting better. Every bet's getting better.
Yeah, every bet.
Wait, I'm not following the money. So,
So what you're saying is
saying there's a chance.
Fade, Cole.
And I got Memphis, Hawaii minus 7.5. Memphis gonna be rolling them
8.
Hawaiians. I don't care. That's fine.
Yeah, Hawaii's not good.
No.
Not good.
And I got Army straight up over Mizzou.
Ooh, Army with the straight up.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
Okay.
They were minus
No,
184.
they're minus 250. You got to pick again.
Oh, they were minus 184 when I wrote it down on paper.
Wow. Cole.
When I wrote it down on paper,
What's that say?
Wow,
What's that
Cole.
say?
doesn't matter if you wrote it down when it's on paper. This is a live show.
You try and make up lines for James to type in all the time. So
Yeah, but Stoy can straight up see it's 184. I put 205 for UCF as well, so I obviously am not fudging numbers.
I think you're fudging.
You'll know when I'm fudging.
that's fair.
What does that even mean?
My money line lock, I'll start at the top. I got NC State minus 115 over UCLA. Spread lock, I got Houston plus 2.5 over Auburn. Over under lock, Mississippi State versus Texas Tech. I got under 59.5. And then for my dog, I got Nevada.
Nevada.
The Wolf Pack?
The Wolf Pack.
The
plus
singular
2.5.
Wolf
Nevada.
Pack.
Just the one pack.
Also, give me
I'm following all the pack, baby. NC State Wolf Pack, Nevada Wolf Pack. Come on.
how'd
Give
that
me
feel?
all the wolf pack. What's up?
Give me SDSU and the
Can't.
yeah.
That's tonight.
It's right there. That's what JMJ's got too.
I'm taking them. Why not?
Because it's okay.
Tonight.
Well, and that's the case, then I'm going back to mine.
You got San Diego State as your money line lock.
Yeah, it's minus 144 now.
I like them earlier. We were talking about them. We were talking about
Virginia.
Are we going to speak at the same time here, or what's up?
Well, he's already made his bets.
We were talking about him earlier. There's a bunch of people out for gosh, we're on a blank right now. Who does SDSU play?
UTSA.
Texas San Antonio.
There's a bunch of people out for them. So they're starting running back. They have some starters on the defensive end of the ball. I mean, San Diego State, I like that pick.
Virginia plays on the 29th at 10 a.m. against SMU. They're minus 142.
Ooh. I kind of like that one.
Their quarterback's a stud. Be a top 5 pick 2 years from now.
Really?
Put
Can I get a
money on
future bet on that, J&J?
Someone give me the line. Do it. Give it to him. I'll be the house.
Futures bet on Virginia's quarterback being a top 10 pick 2 years from now.
What if he comes out early? Then the bet's null and void.
No, that's fair.
Okay.
Can he
Top
come
10
out next year?
And I don't know.
I think he's just a true freshman, so I think he's got to wait 2 years because of his age. But I could be wrong.
Cole, what was your over/under pick?
I could be wrong too.
My over/under pick was Houston Auburn over 51.
Perfect.
Wait, Virginia plays on the 29th. Didn't we say the 20? Oh, 29th are cut off. You're right. You right. You right.
All right.
I gotta find a dog. This beach.
Quite a few of them, actually.
JMJ, I like the
Not that many.
theme that you have going with your picks.
Not that many.
Right here. This is the one. When's that game? It's on the 30th.
You got
I know.
San Diego
not that
State as your money line lock. You got your spread lock as UTSA. You got your
The other one
over/under
I
lock
liked.
as under 48.5 in that game. And then just a little sprinkle of UCF.
So many.
Yeah. Do you also see the big
Leach
asterisks I
versus
put in the
Old
middle of the spreadsheet?
I think there's gonna be not that.
Yep.
many.
Yeah, there's a reason
think they're
because
gonna
this whole
score
week
it. I
doesn't
think
make any
they're
damn
gonna score 100.
sense.
Really?
This don't make no sense.
I'll take Tech.
I want the over in that game, actually. Mississippi State plays Texas Tech on the 28th. That's Leach versus Old School. I think there's going to be so many points in that game.
Touchdown, Wyoming.
Also,
glad I
is
live
Kent
that.
State getting closer?
All right.
Oh,
Is it my turn or is it James' turn?
I mean, we might as well just review all of them real quick.
I'm going SDSU, money line lock, spread, also SDSU at -2. Mizzou Army 54.5. Over.
What?
Oh yeah.
Service Academy over?
Army. Yeah.
Will you please talk to JMJ?
You'll see that. You'll see that.
You might get slapped.
And then I'm gonna do Texas Tech as my dog at +300. 300.
All right, right guy. What do you got, buddy?
I got NC State -115 over UCLA. Spread lock. I like Houston +2.5 over Auburn. I actually like Houston to win that game, I think.
Because of
over-under-
Bo.
What?
Because of Bo.
No, I just think Houston I personally think Houston's a better team in that game.
And they've got
Auburn
more reason
Auburn's
to be there.
been what?
They're just. I feel like they're more motivated as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I could see that. Over under lock. I got Mississippi State, Texas Tech under 59.5. And then my money line dog, I got the other Wolfpack, Nevada, +210 over
Ooh.
Western Michigan.
The Wolfpack.
No way. Give me those horses in Western Michigan.
You already said my picks,
All right.
didn't you?
Well, Cole,
Oh yeah.
are you keeping your Houston Auburn, or are you switching that?
Nope. I got the Houston Auburn over. I got UCF with JMJ +225 over Florida as our upsets, and then I've got Memphis -8 over Hawaii, and Virginia straight up and against SMU.
All right.
Minus 142.
Shmoo.
So
That is college. That is college. On to the NFL.
We need a drink break.
Okay.
We're empty.
take a little break.
Little breather.
What do you want in there?
I mean, obviously, I'm just gonna refill whatever I have.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ryan, how do I do that can thing for my tin?
Oh.
Just
Grab
push.
like a.
Just push the can back.
So push on the tab.
Yeah.
Push like straight down and then away from the hole. Does that make sense?
No, I'm not good going away from the hole.
Whatever. Whatever. We're still live, James.
Oh, are we really?
Yeah.
Can't stop, won't stop.
Chase.
Oh, they're only down 14 now.
Chase, it's 90. They're only down 14. They can't stop anybody.
I need them to be down 13. They're on a half.
Oh, you took that.
Damn it to hell.
Oh, I just found it in my damn.
All right, come on, guys.
You so fresh and so
So
clean.
fresh, right? So free.
Ain't nobody knows me. I'm just so NFL. God, what a shit show.
For betting or in general? Because it was
Everything.
awesome.
Everything.
I enjoyed watching
Betting,
those
COVID, games, refs,
the refs.
coaches. I mean, gee, many Christmas. The
Injuries.
NFL is like watching a damn.
Train wreck.
Yeah,
Shit show.
I mean,
that's
like watching a reality TV series, I suppose. That's why people tune in every week. They don't know what the hell's going on.
You don't know what's
That's
going
fair.
on.
game number 1. We ready?
No, JMJ is not in the building.
He went to find the Christmas tree.
Oh, Christmas tree. Oh, Christmas tree.
I mean, we can start talking about this game because it's your team and not JMJ's.
I would also like to point out
Oh,
our
you're right.
wonderful Christmas tree in the back.
Yep. Lights maybe next year. Maybe some other stuff.
Maybe some camera, maybe some action.
Maybe some of our fans will send us some things to put on there.
There we go.
Anything? We
Game
can
number
do?
1, though, playoff implications.
Detroit.
Wait.
Detroit traveling to Atlanta.
Hot Atlanta.
Atlanta Falcons,
Oklahoma,
6-point
baby.
favorites.
That is inaccurate.
What?
That is inaccurate. There's no way.
What? The 6-point favorites?
Yeah. No, it's accurate,
Right.
but
Oh.
it's not accurate.
Oh,
wait,
and the
real
total's
quick.
The total is at 42.
It started at 4. Did someone die?
No, no, COVID.
God.
Real quick, though, there are 32 teams in the NFL. 28 of the NFL teams are still alive in the playoffs
I love it.
as of week 16.
I like it.
Sorry, I'm not used to there being 18 weeks. So we got 3 more weeks.
You know what
technically.
teams aren't?
That is the most in the NFL since like
Can you name?
2004.
I can name 2 that aren't. in
Yes.
it.
The Detroit Lions are one. You get to play them.
And the Bears.
The Bears. The Bears.
The Bears.
Also, the Jaguars. The Fighting Urban Meyer list.
and the Jets.
And the Jets.
Yeah.
So those are your 4 that aren't eligible. But the fact that 28 other teams,
It's just
if
impressive.
they go 2 or 3-0, depending, I mean, I think everybody has 3 games left at this point, but if they go 3-0, would potentially make the playoffs is absurd. And the Lions might be like the 18th best team in the league right now.
Absolutely.
They are hot.
They're hot.
They're heating up.
They're heating up.
So, Stoy, how does it make you feel?
Well, I mean, 6. It started. First of all, the line opened at 4. It was at 4.5 earlier today. It went to 6. Something had to have happened. I don't understand.
I didn't see any COVID news on the Lions.
I didn't see COVID. I didn't know.
Just on the Chiefs this week is the only thing I've seen.
Like, is Ridley coming back? Like, what happened? Because
Yeah, if Ridley's worth 2, get out of here.
I don't know, but why did it jump to today?
Did the Falcons, are they hiring a different offensive line?
Might be.
That's
what it is. Yeah, no, they'll do it. No, I'm excited about this game for a multitude of reasons. Obviously, you got playoff implications. We're playing at home, and it's probably one of the easier games we have left. I mean, we've got the Bills and the Saints. We win this, and our boy Brian Mara owes me a cool $1,000. So that's really the only reason I'm riding very hard with the Falcons.
Do you just have to win one of your last 3 games, or what's the bet?
It was over under 6. The Falcons are at 6
right now.
Right now.
You've got 3 chances.
I got 3 chances
at $1,000.
Nah, I prefer it this week.
Well, right.
Just cause get it over with. I don't need to sweat it out against the Saints, or sweat it out against the Bills at the Bills. Yeah,
Bills have not been great at home this year.
No, but if we go 3-0,
you're not going 3-0.
Absolutely not.
I would bet you the $1,000 you're about to win that you're not going 3-0. How about that?
No.
Okay. He's
absolutely
smart.
not.
He's
Confidence.
He's smarter than he looks.
We'll score. I know that. We'll
JMJ's in though.
42. That seems low to me. Mainly because of how many points that we give up, we score, but also that the Lions also score and give up in the last 3 weeks. I don't understand 42. That's why I'm thinking something happened. I didn't follow the line movement today.
Well, especially with the game.
But James J, can you look it up what the line movement did today?
For what game?
The
Falcons Lions.
The game's in Atlanta too. Well, not that it would matter. They're both indoors.
Well, it does matter because no one's
right, but like it's not that it moved from outdoors to indoors or anything like that. Like the weather all of a sudden got bad, and either city shouldn't matter.
Nope. So I'm not entirely sure what's going on.
Yeah, because I had it at 4. It was 4.5 yesterday.
Yeah. Opened at 4.5. Now it's at 6.
Mm-hmm.
I wonder what the line did. That'd be
well, and it was the over under was 43.5. So it went down.
It went down 1.5.
Did somebody in the Lions get hurt? Is Goff not playing?
Goff has to not be playing. Or is in protocol.
Playing. Goff has COVID.
There we go.
That's what did it. Well, I'm still gonna go Falcons over. Mainly because of that reason. Helps me a lot.
So Falcons over.
So
Cole, what do you got?
Are you telling me that the Falcons are going to score in the red zone this week?
Yeah. They'll fix that.
They can't not score.
They'll
in the
go
red
2-2
zone.
or something. 14 field goals.
Well, and honestly, like they only have to get to 24 points.
Yeah. 20, yeah.
24, God, I see this game being like a 24-17 game, and that's an under though.
I know, but that's really, really tight. The margin for the under to me is not there. So I'm gonna take the over. That, and I think I don't even know who the Lions backup is, but the Falcons defense loves backup quarterbacks, giving up points to them. So
who plays backup quarterback for the Lions?
I have no idea.
JMJ, who's the Lions backup quarterback?
Tim Boyle.
He played well once this season, didn't he?
What?
Didn't we say? Didn't you say his
Sounds
name was
like a
Tom
bad
Boyle earlier
rash.
this year?
I don't know.
Tim
Cole,
Boyle
I'm pretty sure you called him Tom Boyle earlier this year.
That's fair,
Absolutely,
as he
did.
probably deserved.
Cole, what do you got on your
He
pick?
sure as hell didn't win a game, so. I mean, I think that with the new protocols in the NFL, that I'm going to say that actually doesn't stick, and that this goes back to the original line that I was looking at. And God, the game means more for Atlanta, but Detroit they're on a mission, man. They love their coach,
But they don't have Goff now.
Yeah, but Goff's going to play. I'm saying right now, Goff's not out,
Oh, you're
but
saying
I'm
Goff
saying
playing.
he's going to Goff's going to play.
That's fair.
Like Omicron to be damned. Omicron, whatever the fuck it's called. Pardon my French.
And he's the one who dropped the bomb this week.
Sorry. Not sorry. But
Sorry.
give me the Lions all the way. Just to spite Stoy a little bit, honestly. Like I have no feel on this game. I feel like it's two teams that are kind of in the same place as far as battling, and just like both teams care and want to play. Just neither team is quite good enough to do what they need to do for 4 quarters.
I mean,
that's the thing is like,
right.
So like
Yep.
who does it better for 2.5 quarters?
I'm gonna agree with you a lot on that. If Goff plays, if Goff doesn't,
Right.
it's
I'm
different.
gonna gamble that Goff's gonna play. Also going to go over with that in mind.
I like riding with the over there.
Um,
Goff plays it's going.
I don't know where the points are going to come from, and I actually don't hate that like 24-17 that prediction. I just think it'll be a little bit closer. I think it could be maybe like a 20-17 rather than 24-17. So I like the under, but I like Atlanta to win the game, and I like Detroit to cover the spread on this one.
Yeah, I think you guys you're onto something. You and J are both onto something there with that.
Nobody'd be mad about that.
We'd be rooting for points though.
Absolutely. Real barn.
You're up next, big guy.
Jags, Jets, Wolf, Giants, Eagles.
No,
41.
We gotta skip the Vikings, Rams.
I know. Did it on purpose.
do
I
that.
didn't get a reaction. People live can't see it either, so it's kind of
That's very true. Vikings, Rams.
I'm gonna
The
wait
Vikings-
until after the Rams have practice tonight to make my picks.
because someone might get hurt and tear an ACL.
Yes.
The Vikings, I mean, they
comparing it to.
didn't play great, obviously against the Bears, but I'm still hopeful that the Vikings are a better team than what they continue to show me. Again, I think I keep seeing stats like they're leading the league in sacks. They have a great turnover ratio. They have, they haven't gone down by more than 14 points all year. They haven't been losing by 14 points or less in any game, and they basically led almost every single game all year. I don't know. I think I'm going to ride with them, and I think I got to see more out of obviously Cousins and Cook. Neither of those guys had great games, but then I think getting Adam Thielen back this week will definitely help that.
That's huge.
That's big for Cousins. Justin Jefferson, obviously, I mean, there's a big skill level difference between Amir Smith-Marset and Adam Thielen.
He scored one of your 2 touchdowns. You watch your tongue.
I mean, Justin Jefferson ran the whole defense completely away from Amir Smith-Marset, so I think I could have probably.
Whose fault is that?
I would have ran the exact same route.
Right. I mean, you could have caught the touchdown, but you didn't.
Yeah, you're right. I'm in COVID protocol. Duh.
That's a second. That's a second Iowa receiver to catch a touchdown in the NFL. The last one was Tim Dwight.
It's been that long.
There were 113 touchdown catches by Iowa tight ends in between
the
receiver touchdowns. How about that stat?
That's pretty good.
Wow.
Well, I mean, Iowa is tight end U, so that's fine. But like the fact that
I didn't use Notre Dame.
get it out of here.
It's not.
I mean, that's not even arguable.
I
It's
think it's
just
Notre
look at the
Dame.
stats. Look at the stats.
I think it's Notre Dame.
Look at the stats. Scoreboard.
Yeah.
Scoreboard.
So
Hey,
I'll go ahead.
scoreboard.
I don't know if you guys got anything to say about that game or not.
Yeah. I don't trust in Minnesota. I don't trust in Cousins. Really haven't all year. And what they didn't show last week, wasn't good. I think the
Last
Rams
night.
Yeah, that too. You want to keep going?
I just think the
The
short
Rams
short-
in like an
That's
hour.
No, I was just talking about the Vikings. They
Got
played
you.
last night.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I just don't see it from them. So I'm gonna ride with the Rams on this one. I'm gonna go.
It's the short week that really gives me getting players back in the short week for the Rams really gives me that like edge toward the Vikings.
That's fair. I get that, but no, I'm gonna go Rams. That's a lot of points. I'm gonna go under. I don't think Minnesota scores more than 22.
That's
Yeah.
fair.
And I think they find a way to score. But Robert Quinn, and I'll be honest, I didn't know Robert Quinn played for the Bears until I watched last night. And that dude has 15 sacks again.
Yeah, he's
And he's been doing it for
he's pretty good.
almost a damn decade now. And the Rams have 2 of the best defensive linemen in the game. I'm, assuming they don't get hurt this week. I got to you got to ride the Rams here a little bit. Rams, which that number only being at 1-2 is a little weird to me, especially with that game being inside in Minnesota. So the weather just doesn't matter.
Right.
It's
short week.
Thielen comes back. I think both teams score. Rams are inevitably going to be a little bit tired coming off a short week and having to travel. So give me the over in that game for that reason.
Practice.
You got something to say over there?
Nope.
Yeah, come on.
Nothing.
What are your picks, James?
He's
Rams,
not picking until they play.
Rams,
in an
Minnesota under because they have a practice tonight. Since you just said they're going to wait travel, but I mean that shouldn't matter if it's just a practice, right? It's the same comparison.
They're practicing against Seattle.
Yeah, there you go. I mean that's what you guys said. Not me.
I didn't say they were practicing.
Somebody
in
said
Seattle.
that. Someone compared it to a
Playing
practice.
Ooh, did you read that somewhere?
No.
No, he was
next game.
No, he's saying
Ryan
they have
knows
less.
exactly what I'm.
I said-
Ryan knows exactly.
He
what I'm
said they
saying.
have less days to practice. Not
No,
that they're
that's not what I
practicing
was saying.
tonight.
No,
That's not what I'm saying.
I said earlier that players could get hurt in practice because we talked about it on Tuesday.
Right, because we're comparing the game tonight to a practice, right? That's what we're
No,
saying.
I'm absolutely not. But
Oh, okay, well, it doesn't
but
matter.
what I'm
Next
saying
game,
is-
please, Giants, Philadelphia. Well,
Oh
we know
my
how
God,
this is going to
James.
go.
you
They
are
could all-
dramatic. You are a drama.
Have you just met me?
Wait.
Have we just
you guys,
met?
you're like
Have
best
we
friends.
just met? You
Oh,
just
no.
now are
They
realizing I'm
also
dramatic?
still might bump that till
James, I
later.
call you dramatic at least once a week.
Exactly. So don't act surprised.
I'm not surprised. I'm just
Guys,
telling you. I'm making sure our fans know.
Yeah, the fans know
For the
because they
fans.
know me and they
For
know
the
I'm dramatic.
fans. That's why he live bets so much, because he's so dramatic.
So dramatic.
That's why he hates futures.
Yeah, because it's
I mean, money's just sitting there. That's just not a good idea.
Yeah, I know. But like future betting is a thing. It's crazy, you know.
It's crazy. It's a new thing. It's a new fact.
All right, James, let's talk about your favorite CFL team, the New
Yep.
York Giants.
Philadelphia under. Next. Who's next? Are you joking? Is this a joke?
How's Philly scoring? Okay, first of all, how did you not take the Giants in the spread though? At least
Why? They're
How was
sitting
Philly's-
Daniel
They
Jones.
don't know who's starting at quarterback.
They don't have Daniel Jones. They sat him for the season. So
And
we don't know
Saquon
who's playing
Barkley
quarterback.
decided to start fumbling.
We don't know what's
He
right.
did. That
So
was bad.
whatever. Ryan, what's your pick?
after that one-handed like snag, how do you fumble after that?
Where are
Um,
the Moscato brothers right now? J&J.
I actually like.
I
like
need
Philadelphia.
them.
They're
I
on
like
the 28th.
Giants. I
The
like
good
the
show.
under.
They're coming next week.
Yes.
Let's
We're
go.
not talking about this. This is
Sorry,
this is
I didn't
driving me
mean that was
nuts.
loud.
What'd you say, Ryan?
I like Philadelphia. I like the Giants. I like the under.
Okay, Cole, what do you got?
It's
Philly?
divisional,
Yep.
baby.
It's Philly. It just is.
Okay, next.
And
Yeah, it's Philly.
what's the number? 41. Yeah,
Under.
It's under.
This might be 10-7, 10-3,
It'll be like 17 to
10-5.
9.
I don't know the math right
It'll
now.
be like
It'll be the
there's been
Vikings
so
Bears
many
game
scoregamis in the
reincarnated.
NFL this year.
Guys, kickoff starts in a minute.
Washington
You guys put
football
your-
team
you put
starts now.
Do you guys
But
put
we're
your
gonna-
bets in?
We're going to talk about them next week
That's right.
after practice tonight.
Washington
James,
football
have another.
team.
Nope. Let's talk about practice. They're practicing right now on
James,
live
have
stream. We're
another-
watching, we're
have
watching
another
their
drink.
live practice right now. I'm watching their live practice. But
Give
let's
me
talk about
the-
their game next Sunday.
I mean, this
Have
is
another drink, little fella.
No. You're going to catch these hands, boy.
This is Dallas.
Bye.
Dallas
Good luck.
under.
Thank you, Cole. Doy, what do you got in this one?
Dallas.
I don't know what. I don't understand here, guys.
Dallas.
I just love you guys so
God,
much.
they suck at
Under.
home, though. I mean,
It's just ridiculous.
if I
That's
wasn't
why
a
there's
Dallas
gonna be
fan,
no
I'd take
points.
Washington though. Cover that.
I like
better than the Giants.
Dallas. I like Washington football team in the spread, and I like the under as
Just
well.
keep riding with those guys. I don't get it.
We
That's
know
fair.
that tonight Washington football team is
Practicing.
in their dual practice. They're starting a quarterback that I don't think has started a game ever in his life.
Stop. The quarterback that is on the Washington football team was the practice squad quarterback for the New England Patriots as of 2 days ago.
There you go. They're practicing again tonight. So
He has played before.
practice on practice on practice, right, Ryan?
Oh, Gilbert, great.
You guys, it's gonna be the most vanilla offense you probably have ever seen.
The under. What's
probably better
Jimmy
for
live?
them.
Yeah, I'm about
What's
to go
the under
live
right
on
now?
that. I might have
Not
to
gonna
go.
score any
I might
damn
have to-
points in that game. Where the points gonna come from?
Jalen Hurts,
Who's gonna
bud.
score?
Just gonna
Jalen
run it
Hurts,
up.
bud.
Yeah, because the Eagles just scored so many points last week.
It's gonna be
39.5.
Exactly.
That's low.
Exactly. We're not going to score the points.
It's gonna be under.
So low.
It's trying
And
to
it's, the money's going on.
that.
The
too.
money's
like-
flying on the under.
It's gonna be like
Right.
27
It's
to 27 to
ridiculous.
9.
27-9.
We'll go ahead and put 20 on
You
that.
think they're going to score 27?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like even if they do, it's still under.
Give me this under live right now.
Just grab some,
Yep,
some
keep
of
giving
that.
more. Load it up.
God, the
Load
money.
it
Wait,
up.
wait.
Under.
We need to add-
under,
We need
under.
to add the Saturday night game to this schedule.
Which Saturday night game?
The Colts Cardinals. That's the damn best game. And it's in prime time Saturday night.
No,
Well, then do it.
next game.
Well, it's fine. I'm just saying it's the best game. It's the only game I care
We
to
talk about it next
about
Tuesday.
on Saturday night.
Whatever, right? Everybody's practicing, so
Not a game. Not a game.
Everybody's just
Everybody's
practicing, right?
So next practice, we got Miami on Monday Night Football
Hey,
against the Saints.
Gilbert, Gilbert came out slanging that thing, got 19 yards in the first pass.
Dude, that's fine.
That one on?
Yeah.
Both of these teams are playoff.
Right, because for some odd reason, the NFL thought it was smart to partner with Fox and make both these games on at the same time.
Dumb.
Idiots.
I don't like. I mean, we didn't even do our theme song. That's how much we don't care about these Sunday night.
Absolutely.
I mean,
Well, Miami, New Orleans.
Go.
Next.
Just in case they want to sponsor.
just in case. Exactly.
Where's your plug? Next.
Yep, let's go.
God, these teams aren't good.
But they're both 7-7, right on the bubble of the playoffs.
Miami's better. Kind of.
I mean, both of them are 7-7, right on the bubble of the playoffs.
I need some stats on this game. Like, how good is Miami's rush defense?
Miami has
That's true. That's
started the
that's
year
actually a
1-7. Started the year
Probably
1-7. They're 7.
Probably should have looked it up
They're
before.
6
Huh?
games in a row. They're hot.
To be fair,
They're the
Tua-
hottest team in the
Came
NFL.
prepared. You
Tua
you saw the
is smoking hot. He's throwing touchdowns to defensive linemen who do the worm at 310.
But the Saints just won.
Did you see that, Ryan?
Yeah, and he broke dance. That was
Dude,
sweet.
it was sick.
And he
I love
jumped
fat
over
guy
the wall.
touchdowns.
His butt ended up in that chick's seat. They
Oh, I
moved
mean-
out of the way quickly.
I mean, too bad for her.
too bad for her.
I don't know. The thing is, I look at the thing that sucks for Miami is they have
middle
a
of
really
the pack.
hard schedule to try and win
Middle of
out
the pack.
to try and get into the playoffs.
Right.
I mean, they got the Saints this week, obviously, and then they got the Titans, and then they got the Patriots. 2 very, very hard games.
Yeah, but they've got like 3 of the same games coming. Like
And they're division
as
games.
far as just like how the other teams play, like very methodical. Like so,
But
like
the
they've got like
the
3
Saints,
hard
though,
nosed
I mean,
games.
The Saints, though, they have the Panthers and the Falcons after this week. So
Guys, the Saints. I don't know why you're talking about the Saints like they're good. Yes, they beat the Bucks. That's not normal.
Yeah, but their defense
they're
is
7.
good.
I'm not saying
The
Saints
defense
are
is good
but
against
you
the
can't-
pass.
You can't discount the fact that they're 7-7 with
Agreed.
3 very winnable games.
Agreed.
Right. The Bucks should have run the ball more.
They should. But they don't. That's
But,
the problem.
they
The
scored
Dolphins
9.
will.
Are the Dolphins going to score 10?
Yes.
But they're not quite
Yes.
as good as the and like
You,
nobody's
that was an anomaly by the Bucks. You can't. Like you really can't put too much into that. You know that.
No, I get it. But like they own the
No.
Bucks. I get that's the thing is like, is there a letdown going into Miami?
We owned them earlier this season. Like
And it's
can't-
at the Saints.
yeah, it's indoors.
Well, I don't care. No, but like it's like those fans are coming out.
They are, but nope. Give me Miami, and oh god, that's so low. That's so much less of points. But
It's 38.5.
God,
That's
so
awesome.
low.
So awesome.
They're gonna score more than that. Give me the over.
Ooh.
I don't know, but I don't. It's so low.
No, it's
Cole,
under.
what do you got?
I'm starting with the under.
Wow.
I don't think this game's getting over 30.
It's not getting over 10. What do you got, Cole? What are your picks? Like, did we not? We just watched them last night. Or when was it? Sunday, Saturday? Who the hell knows more with the NFL? But they just won 9-0.
Give me those.
So why do we
Saints,
think they're going to
baby.
score points all of a
Who
sudden now? in
Who
Miami?
dat? Who dat?
Who do you want?
Who dat?
This is a dumpster fire. This is a dumpster fire.
It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
Two
Best
Not a
bets.
game.
is not
My
winning.
best
seven in a
bets.
row.
better team.
I got 49ers minus 185, my money line lock. Spread
184.
lock, Colts plus
Okay,
1.5.
that's not how we do it. Slow down.
Oh,
It's really- You can continue going. You just need to slow down a little bit.
People gotta be able to hear you.
Now go. We got our 3 seconds.
2 minutes, 3 seconds is up. Thank you. I got my. Oh wait, what do I do?
I
Now?
got my.
What do I do now?
Now you just go in order.
I'll go everybody's.
Yep.
Stoy has Rams minus 152. Ryan has Colts plus 102. Oh, I like that, Ryan. Turn that green because I like to do that. I have 49ers minus 184. Cole.
I
We're gonna have to look
San
Cole's up because
Francisco.
he does it live. Oh, if he's taking the Niners, then it's the same as me.
Mhm.
There you go.
Although I like
Spread
the-
lock.
I
Cole.
like the
Oh,
baby.
Stoy, same theme here.
Give me the
Rams
Colts.
minus 3. Ryan has the Bengals minus 2.5, like that.
Mhm.
I'm going Colts plus 1.5.
Yep.
Cole.
Yep.
Also Colts plus 1.5.
Gosh, I hate that I'm trailing you right now.
Yeah, that's
You've been hot.
You guys, that's
let's,
not good.
Let's see what the standings are saying. Let's
Go overall.
That's weird.
What?
It's higher than Cole, bitch boy. Over under lock. Stoy, Line Falcons over 42. Ryan has Kansas City Pitt over 44.
Pitt KC.
Over 44. That's what Ryan just typed
Oh, it
in.
went down to 44 because all those COVID.
Right.
It was 46 and a half.
I'm
yesterday.
going Washington
way of going
football
over
team.
that.
Not
Still going
tonight.
under.
Their game, not their practice tonight. Washington when they play Dallas Sunday, under 47.5. Cole, what do you got?
You guys,
That's a good. I'll take the pick. I had Pitt KC.
the live on the Washington Eagles is now down to 36.5.
Yeah, I got in at 49.5.
Uh,
Alternate. Thank you.
Boom, boom.
Oh, alternate. I
Yep.
just took it straight up at 39.5.
Right, and it's probably going to hit
Wait,
that too because
so
where the hell are the
is
points coming from?
Detroit?
So
Is Detroit
for a
plus
money line
200
dog,
yet?
Stoy has plus
I'll look.
245 on the Cleveland Browns. Ryan, are you sick? Oh yeah, you are. Is that really your pick?
Yep.
You want me to say that out loud?
They're playing the Seattle Seahawks. The Seahawks are not good.
How do we know? They have practice right now,
Let's
and they look
go.
pretty good in practice right
They
now.
weren't that high.
And the Chicago Bears are doo-doo
Where I had
trash.
The Chicago Bears defense last night.
The Bears is a
They moved
you're-
up.
The
Ryan's-
Vikings have a much better offense than the Seahawks.
Ryan's money
Bears
line
play
dog
good
pick.
on defense.
this is a sick joke. Justin Fields and the Bears are a joke. We just
They're
watched.
not good.
They're not. We
It's
just
a
watched
plus
them play.
200 bet.
But we'll make a.
Don't be.
Smart
It's not
one.
like he bets them out. And
He's
he's
got the
also
Bears
not making
plus
that bet.
250.
Let's be
He's not
honest.
actually putting money
That's
on
a
that.
fake
He
bet.
should
I'm
be.
going Lions plus 215 over Atlanta. Cole.
That's where I'm at.
I like
With
I
golf.
like the
can see
Bears.
that.
I like the Bears better than the Browns and the Lions, to be honest.
The Browns
What?
getting their
The
boys back?
Lions? The
What,
Lions
the
won 2 in a
Lions?
row.
Are hot right now.
And they're playing the
Absolutely hot.
They are
Falcons.
hot right
They
now.
just crushed the Cardinals.
You didn't see that
What-
meme?
what-
You
what
didn't
is
see that
Seattle-
meme of
what has
Kyler
Seattle
Murray sitting on
done
the
to-
bench looking like a little
What has
punk?
Seattle done to show us that they're 7-point favorites against the Bears?
Well,
Absolutely
They
nothing.
just
You bet
made
them
the
to
Rams
win.
punt because they're practicing right now. They're dual practice. That's on live TV.
You are so lucky I'm not there to DDT you.
Why do you think he's talking so much more tonight when you're not here? It's weird.
Look at all this.
Yeah.
Look at this live practice we're watching with these referees and they're wearing jerseys.
He's
That's
he's a
weird.
keyboard warrior, is what he is.
Yeah, well, see me in the streets because you can catch these hands anytime
Yeah.
you want, boy.
Is this a winter game? It's like the spring game, but in the winter.
In the winter games.
All
That
right,
was
Ryan,
fun,
take
guys.
us out. That's it.
That was fun. Now let's talk about next week so everyone knows what we're doing next week. It's the big. What will you calm down? You wanted
so
the big
excited.
show.
Yeah,
Talk
on the
about
big show day.
talk
But
about
this
the big
was
show.
next Tuesday is the show that I've been waiting for. We're gonna have plenty guests, lots of
end
guests,
all shows?
secret guests, special guests,
Trees, Christmas.
trees, Christmas
Well,
trees.
wait,
We're
time
gonna
out,
burn
time out.
all them
Are
Christmas
there going to
bringing
be
lava
guests
cake.
in a box?
I'm bringing.
Guests
oh,
in the
that's my
box.
guest. That's my.
Whoa, no, it's a
Whoa,
guest in a box.
whoa.
Sorry,
Time
Sorry.
out.
Justin
Have we-
Timberlake.
Can we, wait,
Have we
wait,
decided who the
Live.
guest in a box is going to be? Did we check with them first?
It's
No,
going to be
we
the
didn't.
good bowl games, the good NFL games with people that matter, the games that matter.
money going down.
Right.
swinging
It's
the
going to be
things.
fun. There's going to be games on when we're recording. 'cause
Don't
it's
have to
gonna be all
talk
the
about the
good bowl
Giants
games.
anymore.
We don't have to talk about the stupid Giants
Yep,
anymore.
we're gonna
I'm
put-
sick of talking about the Giants.
We're gonna have the live game right down there.
We're gonna have TVs in here, German shepherds, giraffes. It's
Hey, bring
Whoa.
your favorite Christmas gift.
The petting zoo.
there's gonna be a petting zoo.
I'm bringing in my favorite Christmas gift, and it's a large stuffed animal. Pretty sure.
How would you know? It's not Christmas yet.
Yeah, you know,
3-0 Los
can't
Angeles.
Wrap a large stuffed
Right.
animal.
Oh, and they're
You
dual
can't.
practice. Sorry. Ryan, take us out. I
Merry
wanna go home
freaking
and-
Christmas,
go home and watch
They
everybody.
can't even
practices.
see me. They can't even see me.
Stop.
We don't want to see you.
WFT's about to score.
Are they really?
They're on the Phillies 18.
No, they're not. They're about to get 3, maybe.
That's
All right. All right.
It's the score.
Listeners, ladies, gents, we appreciate you guys. As always, like,
Shut up.
subscribe, follow, share,
You're lucky
whatever
you're
you
not
can.
here.
Comment on all of our stuff. Talk smack. Let us know who you guys think is going to make the playoffs. And obviously next week we'll be going live for those college football playoffs. So we expect you guys to come on and razz us a little bit and
It's gonna be
talk some
great.
smack.
I can't wait.
Merry
so much
Christmas,
to-
you filthy animals.
Merry Christmas.
It's time.